This is the new Renault Koleos 2025. It's completely redesigned, it has a new shape, and it looks really good. And I sometimes think about, how does this car look so good, honestly? Is that because Renault, the French manufacturer, has suddenly gotten the hold of how to design good cars? Or is it because maybe this is based off of a Chinese car which is called the Kilimanjaro, and only subtle things have been changed on it, like the bumpers and just small features, but overall the car is the same as that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I just get really confused. But let's just look at this car, right? I'm gonna go inside it, I'm gonna start it, and then let's see. We'll just come inside and start this car, and then let's just go over the design language, right? Let's press hazards. Great. Bro, this looks beautiful. This looks beautiful, and that means it looks unlike Renault, because those were the traditional Renault designs. That car, the Koleos, was the predecessor. That was the predecessor to this. Does that make sense? Does that? It doesn't, right? Okay, let's just go through this car. At the front, you have this beautiful design grille. The Renault logo has been updated. It looks super nice now. You get these sensors at the front, completely gloss black bumper, beautiful LED lamps, as well as LED headlamps. Look at the grille. It looks so flush, so demure, so unlike Renault. Okay, I'll stop that. At the side, again, the beautiful design continues all over. You get side turn signals on the side mirrors. You get these beautiful rims. These are 20-inch wheels with low profile tires. They don't look bad, they look good. I think they go well with the design overall. You get some trim pieces, again in gloss, matching the body design over here. In case you can't see it, maybe you can look at it now. Of course, this is the full option, so it is the 4-wheel drive variant. All in all, really good looking car. A shark fin antenna on top. Looking at the back, this looks so good. So usually a lot of manufacturers try to do this unibrow light at the back. This one I like. Also, I like the stance. Like, the lights aren't too high, they aren't too low. I think they're at a good position. The new Renault logo, back camera over there, some sensors, some reflectors, and there you have it. That is the new Renault Koleos from the outside. Let's look at the inside now. Okay, sitting inside the Renault Koleos, you can notice this beautiful design, two-tone interior, brown with black, and similar nice design going on with the silver, some lines with the brown. Your seat settings, you have your window controls, side mirror controls, your lock and lock switches, you have your boot switch over there, some storage cabby space over here, light controls, and from there you can open up your bonnet. Okay, you have your light switches over here, your wiper switches on the right side, and of course you get this beautiful steering wheel from Renault. Feels really nice and small. You have one screen over here and you have a second screen over here, right? Of course, infotainment screen must be this one. Let me just focus. And your main screen, the speedometer and all of the driver controls over here. But you also have a screen over here. Look, how cool is this? For some reason, I cannot see it as a driver, but in case you have a passenger, this is a fully functioning screen which your passenger can use. It isn't something which I've seen before. We have seen a lot of screens at the center, maybe even huge ones, but this one is definitely a new touch. But again, who knows, is this Renault's idea, or is this from Kilimanjaro, the car which this is based on? You get your an AC vent over here. I'm assuming it's an AC vent because air is coming out of it. And then you get your heads-up display on over here. Haha. So heads-up display is also available over there. Okay. Controls, driver assist controls, different sort of controls. You have your infotainment buttons, an extra switch. You can decide what to do with it. Cruise control, cancel cruise control, voice commands. Let's try this. Okay, it needs you to connect with your phone to use voice commands. Anyway, You have your aircon buttons over here. You have wireless charging for your phone and a storage cabin over here. Start stop button, AC controls all through this. You have your parking brake as well as your park, drive and neutral buttons, cup holders in the center, and then you have your drive modes, which whenever you change it makes this noise, depending on of course what you change it to. This one is AI, so what is it gonna do? I don't know. In sports you're gonna go fast. In AI, what is it going to do? This is snow, of course off-road, because that is what this car was meant to do, right? Touche. Okay, eco is just light and clean. Over here you have your glove box, little bit storage on top. Interestingly, no sunglass holder. You have your light buttons over here, your sunroof open buttons, which is going to open up your sunroof. Let's wait for that. You have individual light buttons as well, and that is all you get on top over here. If you look on this side, you do get a mirror as well as light. I wasn't expecting that light, but it's there. It's a very nice touch. Of course, you have mics for each passenger and driver, and then your cover is open, and then you can also open your sunroof by pressing on that latch again, and you can close it by pressing on this button again. Okay, looking at the back of this Renault new Koleos, you can see we have aircon controls in the center over here. Looks really nice. Also is not working, weird. Anyway, I'm not sure, this should work, right? Or maybe some control needs to be made from the front. For it, we have two USB Type-C ports at the back, some storage space over here. We have your window control buttons over here. Really comfortable cabin to sit in. Also, the noise is very controlled from outside, so good sound deadening things going on. Cup holders in the center. Close that up. The interior looks nice, and the roof is a good touch. Of course, we also have your lights at the side. We have your handlebars as well as your hanger. This does come with a really good stereo system, so you have your speakers on this side as well as the speakers at the front and all around, and of course they need to tell you which one it is, so they've written Bose all over it. Also at the front over here, you can look, you have your 12-inch power source as well as a USB and a USB Type-C port, and some storage space over here for your phones. Looking at the storage space from at the back, okay, there's a button over here, and I just press that and it's going to open the boot. So only 5 seats, no more seats at the back, and because of that you get this huge storage space at the back. A fire extinguisher, you have a light, a power output socket, and some more storage space as well as the tire underneath it. So there's the tire at the bottom. On top of it, some more storage space, and then we can just pull this back down to have more space. Of course, you have your speakers at the back as well. And then to close the boot, you just press this, and that closes the boot for the Renault Koleos. Okay, finally let us talk about the engine. The Renault Koleos has a 2-liter turbo petrol engine. This one is a full option, so it has a 4x4 all-wheel drive, around 235 horsepower and around 350 newton meters of torque. It has an 8-speed automatic transmission. That is one of the variants, right? Because this is the full option. Another option you have is this one. This one is called Renault New Koleos Techno. It has the same engine, but it has around 215 horsepower, 325 newton meters of torque, as well as around a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. So not a huge difference, but a bit when you consider the all-wheel drive to the two-wheel drive. Okay, finally, let's just talk prices. This one, the full option is around 132,000 Saudi Riyals, which is different from this one, the Techno 2-wheel drive. This is around 122,000 Saudi Riyals. I'm just going to list the conversion somewhere here on the screen, but not too bad. I think both of these cars are amazing and they look really nice. That was the review of the new Renault Koleos from my side. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys liked it. Please let me know how you found the review in the comments, and if there was something else I missed out on, please let me know. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.